Over 80% of our oceans are still unexplored. Yet the biggest historical puzzles sit in plain sight. Across deserts, mountains, and archives lie artifacts and structures that do not fit the timeline taught in textbooks. Here are real discoveries that continue to defy clear answers. In 1901, sponge divers raised fragments from a Roman shipwreck near a Greek island. Beneath the corrosion was the Antikythera Mechanism, a device about 2,000 years old, built from more than 30 precision gears. Researchers showed it could forecast eclipses, follow planetary cycles, and set the dates of the ancient Olympic Games. A 2021 digital reconstruction by University College London revealed an even more sophisticated design. Who made it, and how that knowledge vanished, remain open questions. In 1938, excavations near Baghdad uncovered a clay jar holding a copper cylinder and an iron rod. Replica tests with vinegar and lemon juice produced a measurable electric current. This so-called Baghdad Battery implies power for electroplating or experiments long before modern electricity. Skeptics point out that clear supporting evidence is missing. The object still sits between clever tool and misinterpreted container. In China, a farmer broke into a chamber in 1992 and revealed a vast man-made cave network. Known as the Longyou Caves, the complex spans more than 30,000 square meters with pillars, smooth walls, and patterned ceilings. No records name a builder, a date, or a purpose. Estimates place them over 2 millennia old. The volume of stone removed and the stability of the rooms point to careful planning far beyond simple quarrying. In 1929, archivists in Istanbul's Topkapi Palace catalogued a 1513 world map by Ottoman Admiral Piri Reis. Sections trace parts of the South American coast with striking accuracy. Some readers see a depiction of Antarctica centuries early and drawn without its ice cover. Supporters argue the admiral copied far older source charts. Others call it coincidence or stylistic guesswork, yet the precision in key stretches keeps debate alive. High on Mount Baigong in China, tubes of metal run through solid rock. Some match the thickness of an arm, and others are narrow like a straw. Dating tests reported in the early 2000s suggested ages around 150,000 years. Many pieces form branching networks with joints that look welded. Alternative explanations include mineralized roots or iron-feeding bacteria, but questions remain over alignment, symmetry, and scale. Deep in the Siberian taiga stands a tall cone called the Fire Eagle's Nest. It rises more than 130 feet and sits inside a zone that animals avoid. Visitors report spinning compasses, vanishing GPS signals, and sudden nausea. Scientists proposed an ancient underground blast like the 1908 Tunguska event. Samples lack a crater, meteorite debris, or signs of volcanism. Yet they include crushed limestone and unusual metallic traces. At a Yale University library rests the Voynich Manuscript, copied in the 1400s in an unknown script. Its pages show plants that do not match known species, star charts that do not align with the sky, and women in green baths. Language experts and codebreakers, including the NSA during the Cold War, failed to read it. A 2019 claim of an early Romance solution was quickly rejected by linguists. Across more than 200 pages, the text avoids random gibberish patterns, which makes a perfect hoax hard to accept. In Cusco, Peru, Inca stone walls lock together without mortar. Individual blocks can top 100 tons. Their irregular faces meet so tightly a razor will not fit between them. Earthquakes that crushed nearby colonial buildings left these walls intact. Archaeologists describe laborious shaping with hammerstones, while modern teams need cranes and digital models to approach the same fit. Far from shore in the Baltic Sea, a 2011 sonar scan by the Ocean X team flagged a circular object about 200 feet across at a depth near 300 feet. Divers reported erratic compasses, radio dropouts, and brief blackouts at the site. Photos show sharp edges, smooth curves, and steps that resemble carving. Geologists attributed the feature to Ice Age glaciers. Samples from the area did not match local bedrock, and some pieces looked heat-altered. But the last site may be the hardest for engineers to dismiss. Just above Cusco sits Sacsayhuaman, a fortress of zigzagging walls built from giant stones that can weigh more than 120 tons. Every block fits its neighbors with extreme precision and no mortar. The layout has endured quakes that destroyed newer buildings nearby. The Inca receive credit, yet records do not show how stones that large were shaped and moved without wheels or iron tools. Local tradition speaks of stone softened like clay, while modern crews still struggle to match the same stability and finish. Which of these real finds would you investigate first?